Everybody, Greg Poole with Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We're here at the New Breed Loophole ASA Pro-Am in Appling, Georgia. I'm looking forward to the next one already. We're in Appling. We're with the K50 shoot-down participants here. We're with the defending champion from Paris, Jake Cray. How'd it go this weekend?
It went great till 3 targets left.
What happened there?
May or may not have shot a 5.
It's debatable, plausible.
Yeah, and then kind of
Happened.
things, but I made it. We made it in, so.
You're in the cut.
Yeah.
All right, so you ended up with what score for the weekend?
41 up for the weekend.
Okay, 41 up. So let's talk a little bit. We talked at Paris a little bit. Obviously, no one's going to be able to hear, but let's talk about your strategy real quick. Get some of that, son. Get some of that. There you go. Bless you.
We're good.
So what is your strategy going into the shoot down today? Seeing where you sit right now.
Isn't that kind of a secret though?
Not really.
I'm going to have to make a.
You can even give them the yardage if you want.
I mean, close targets. 114 that you hit can put you in the lead automatically. But,
okay.
I think it's going to have to develop as we go.
Okay. Well, you hit 5 out of 6 12s last time, so
yeah,
that probably wouldn't suck.
Today with no wind, the weather's good, so it's probably going to take more than 10 up, I would think, to.
Gotcha.
Do it.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, great shooting this weekend. We look forward to seeing you in the shoot down today.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Donnie Thacker, here we go. What's up, Mr. Smiley Man? How are you? All right, good, good. You made the shoot down here in the K50. Talk to us a little bit about your weekend.
Yeah, weekend went real well. New bow, hyper edge. So today we started off a little slow, the whole group. I shot an 8 on a close target, took the wind out of me. So me and Jacob and Michael Braden were all tied.
Okay.
We ended up, all three of us, with 3 12s in a row. So
okay.
I had to lead off a black bear for the final target. It was 44 yards.
Okay.
I had to shoot a 12 to make shoot off, so I did.
There you go.
Great feeling.
All right. So what's your strategy going into the shoot down today? You gonna run and gun for it, or what's your plan?
Well, I'm tied for second.
Okay.
So there has to be some thought. If I can see it, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
I don't care if it's 50 yards. If I can see it, I'm that confident in my bow. So.
There you go. All right, brother. Well, great shooting this weekend, and we'll look forward to watching you in the shoot down today.
Right.
Here you go. Jacob Marlo, first timer, son.
Yep.
First time up in this K50 joint.
Yep, gave it a roll.
You're right in the mix. We talked a couple times this weekend. For you, those of you that haven't seen the other videos, we talked with Jacob Marlo. He had been previously shooting the Open Pro, switched over to K50, and here he is, first time in the shoot down. How's that feel?
Well, right. I mean, feels good now. About 3 targets ago, I was a little stressed because I had a 12 my last. I think me, Donnie, and Mike Braden. Or Mike Braden had a 12 the last 2, and me and Donnie had a 12 the last 3 to make the cut.
Nice, nice. So you got in there. So what's your shoot down strategy going into this? Before that, have you ever made a shoot down in the Open Pro?
Yeah, I made a couple in Open
Okay,
Pro.
all right then. So what's your strategy going into this K50 one?
I mean, Ricky Bobby said it best. You ain't first, you're last.
There you go. So you're going to be gunning.
Well, I don't know. I mean, contingency money still plays a little bit of a role. I mean, it sounds really good to say you ain't first or last, but we all know a little better than that.
That second place check still cashes.
Yeah, that second place check, still looks pretty decent.
Absolutely. All right, man. Great shooting this weekend. We look forward to seeing you in the shoot down today.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to the man for the weekend, Mr. Mark Richie. How you doing today, Mark?
Good, man. How are you?
Excellent. You, I won't necessarily say you were a dark horse coming into today, but I will say that.
I like being there, though.
Well, you aren't anymore, my friend. So you went right ahead and came out today and threw it down. Talk to us a little bit about your round today. You're in the lead with what score for the overall weekend, and then talk to us about what you shot today.
44 up for the weekend.
44 up for the
both
weekend.
days.
Oh, nice, excellent. So you were just you were slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, yesterday I was pretty disappointed. The first 3 targets, I'm known to have a slow start.
Okay.
And I've tried working on that. I've always had a really good second day, but sometimes it gets kind of frustrating when you shoot yourself in the foot the first day.
Sure, absolutely.
So yesterday, first couple of targets just didn't go well, and I kind of walked off and had to talk with myself, come back, and something changed.
So what did yourself have to say when you talked to yourself?
You probably don't want that on there.
Excellent.
I was pretty disappointed, but came back, finished strong, put myself in a spot to be here.
Excellent.
And then today was, I don't normally sweat day 2.
Okay.
Day 2, I've always done well. So It helped. We started on some long targets, and I think I 12 the first 4 or 5.
Nice.
So that just set me up for the rest of the day to just be confident. And then big shout out to Donnie Thacker on the last 2 targets. Started talking, you know, scores, and
Sure.
got me thinking. And I overthought, shot 8s on the last 2 targets. I was pretty happy. I hadn't shot an 8 all day, and I'm like, all right. And
So you got into your head a little bit.
yeah, it did.
right.
It did. And it was me. I blame it on Donnie, but it was me.
Yeah, well, he's a good guy. He's got wide shoulders. He can take
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about your shoot down strategy. 2-part question. Number 1, have you been in a shoot down before?
Yes.
And number 2, what's your strategy going into this?
Yeah, I was in the shoot down and was able to win last year in Fort Benning.
Very nice.
You know, today it's just 12s. You know, if the 14's there, normally when I walk up to a target, a 14 will yell at me.
Sure.
And normally if I change my mind, I don't do well.
Okay.
But I'm just an aggressive shooter. It's either going to be the 14 yells at me, I'm shooting it.
All right.
And if it doesn't jump out, I'll just try to stay 12.
There you go. All
See
right.
what happens.
All right. Well, great shooting this weekend, and we look forward to watching you in the
All right.
shoot down later today.
Appreciate it, Greg. Thanks.
All right. Thanks.